Here. Here. Sit. Good. Whack, 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 whack. Mark. Libby. All this Mark is doing is setting her up for some blinds. Throwing them as singles. Nothing major. She's fixing to have another Mark come out over here. Right there, and then her blind is behind it, under the arc. And then another blind over here driving up the hill with the Mark coming off the hill behind it. So, just part of everyday training. You want them good, you gotta train every single day. 3 times a day, if not 4. If you can't do that, you got too many dogs, guaranteed. Perfect. Look at Peanut, she's running. Running back to the 4-wheeler. Hurry up and get over there to the second mark. That's pretty much it. But there goes my bird boy flying by. Go to the point, throw that next one for her. No. I like hand throwing marks. I got bumper boys in the warehouse. I don't ever even use them. Got wingers. I hate reloading. And Tiffany can put them where I want them every single time. Here. Sit. Good girl. Libby! And that's where she's going to go under the arc on this mark. As far as running the blind. Her blind line is going to be through this grass. Right there is her fall. Bird boy's right here. Mark's right there. Her line of the blind is going to be right there here in just a little bit. So all this stuff has variables. Even though it's a sight mark, she can see it all the way there. We're building confidence right now. Now, our next setup, we're going to have a bird boy up there on the hill at a little tree, and she's going to throw that bird out and in. This whole fall is going to take precedence then. And that's going to be a memory bird. So everything I do during the day leads up to something else for later that afternoon. And we're still going to have this blind, you know, that's going to be suction. This fall is going to be suction, an old fall. And then we got this mark as a memory bird. Because we're going to have one mark, I'm going to have other help. We're going to have one mark that's going to be my go bird. Instead of this part over here where you just saw this one, it's going to come from the levee over there behind. So, and it's just going to be a double. That's all it's going to be. And then instead of running this blind, we're going to take a blind off the point. Just barely an angle. And we're going to drive up that ridge right over there. All these kinds of things lead into further training for the day. When I start them off, I just don't go out there and start throwing stuff at random and running blind. I'm picking out what we're going to do for the day. Heel back, heel, heel. Right here, sit, here, sit. Good girl. And as you can see now, Tiffany's up on the hillside over there somewhere, fixing to throw a mark down and make it disappear behind the backside of that hill. Actually, she's somewhere. Where's she at? She's right over in there. I can't see my phone so bright, but anyway, and it's gonna fall behind the hill. And that's it. Doing a good girl. Being a good girl, aren't you? Good girl. Heel. Sit. And she just picked up her last mark. Good. All right, let's run this blind. Heel. Here. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Don't pay attention to that 4-wheeler. No. Here. Sit. No. Sit. Sit. Dead bird. Good. Back. teed it. That's major, you know. Hit a little something like that, instead of running around the edge, I want her to peel the edge of it. Great line. It's gonna be hard to do. That sun is so bright. Right now we're looking at a great line. Don't drop your whistle, Freddy. You know, anytime, another great tip. Look! I want her going right down that edge. There we go. And I'm gonna have to help her back up on land, I guarantee you. We do so many off the point drills, and that takes precedence over on the point drills. Yet, you've got to be able to get a dog on the point. I'll give up a whistle, trust me. You're looking good though. Right there, that's about as good as you can ever ask for. 2 whistles, 300 yards. So, oh, Libby is rocking, ain't she, babe?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. You look nice in that golden sun this morning. Facebooking. Are you talking about me on Facebook? A little bit. I can imagine what you're saying. Quiet, Marley. But this right here, like I was saying earlier, we are leading up to stuff that's going to go on this afternoon. Everything I set up in the morning is for something in the afternoon, if not for the next morning. So always try to train, you know, train with an influence from marks or points or stuff from the day before or the sessions that morning to lead up to that afternoon. And I promise you, you end up with a lot better dog. Guaranteed.